Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Let me put my phone on the charger. I can't because I don't have a charger. Nighttime right now. It is 11:11. You see? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. This is my new intro. In today's video, we're gonna be doing something different. It's Am I a Hole? We're gonna be reading these different ones off of Reddit to screen record while we were going along, because I'm like, hold on, how y'all supposed to know what I'm doing? But y'all don't. Anyway, so now right now I'm just picking my avatar. I'm gonna go with Peacemaker. Why did you do that for? Like, come on. Don't do that. So this is gonna be Am I the A-hole / confessions, or I don't know. Wasting my battery because I don't know what I want to do, confessions or what. This is gonna piss me off. Okay, we're about to do confessions and a mixture, so I'm just gonna say am I the a-hole or confessions. So this one is confessions because this one is just pissing me off with between this. Okay, confessions. I stole tips back from my first job after my boss would take them off us when I was 26. Bro, this is gonna piss me off. Take 2. Confessions. When I was 17, 19, I worked at a pub and we never got to keep our tips. Our boss would make us put it in a jar for staff parties. First start party, as I was only 17, they wouldn't let me drink even though, so I didn't get anything out of the tip money. The next year there was no party, neither the following year. Boss would use the tips to balance the tills. Take 356. We're gonna skip to the bottom half of the thing. I would change over all the coins for notes because the jar was getting heavy, and slip a $20 or $50 note into my pocket at the same time and never got caught. I did this about 5 times. What? Spent it on a pot every time. I don't feel bad. Boss was a total a-hole. Okay, first of all, you're stealing. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. A flashlight and call it a day. You see? Yeah, we're just gonna. But this. So when it goes out, this is just gonna be out. So you keep seeing it flash. I'm sorry. It's a lot. Let's get it going. I did something to make a girl uncomfortable, and it might even be sexual assault or SA. If you don't know what SA means, it means sexual assault. It's destroying my conscience. About 6 months ago, I was at a place that's kind of like a rave with my college roommates. We had gone to a few parties beforehand, so I was pretty drunk by this time. There was this one group of girls dancing next to me, and I made some eye contact with the one closest to me. And since I don't where am I at? Oh. And since I don't have much experience with dancing and mingling in this setting, I decided to put my arms around her waist. When a new song came on, she immediately jumped away. Her friends stopped dancing and she went over to them to get away from me. I felt so guilty right away. I know girls have a code for protecting each other from creepy guys. That's exactly what happened. There is something wrong with me where I haven't been able to feel emotion since I was 10 due to extremely severe depression, and it makes me miserable. Social cues, if I pronounced that word wrong, it's okay. And that mix with being drunk is what allowed that to happen. The thing is, I wasn't attracted to her. I did that just because I wanted to feel normal like everybody else and be able to dance with somebody. I wasn't even comfortable doing it either. I'm just used to have forced myself artificially through most of my life and daily interactions. I never felt convicted. I never felt like it was a good idea, and I forced myself to do it. It's hard to explain, but I kind of feel convicted myself. Oh, I kind of feel convinced myself. Convinced myself I had to do it against my will along a period of time, but it was still stupid doing it, and I feel like I committed sexual assault. Now my depression is much better, but the guilt from this is stopping me from progressing. I feel terrible because now I'm the part of the reason women feel threatened by men in public, and it's one of the biggest regrets. Even if every guy did something like this just once, that would be enough to uphold the issues in the society of women being unsafe due to being in public. I don't want to be one of those creeps everybody complains about, but I can't go back and change it now. Edit. I feel very guilty because I committed sexual assault. I decided I am going to end my life by breaking into my mom's. No, it's not the way to go. Trust me, it's not the way to go. Oh my god, this is deep. Okay, pause. I'm glad he feels that way. Like, most men don't take responsibility for what they did, and you feel really bad. But you need therapy or not, whatever you want. I'm for it, because you admitted what you did was wrong, right? So don't commit. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Like, I get what you're saying, but don't end your life. Just try your best to get therapy and move on. A confession. Up until age 9 to 10, I would bite the ends off baguettes at the store. When I was a kid, whenever we would go to the grocery store, I would go to the bread section and covertly bite the ends off a baguette. I feel like I'm pronouncing that wrong, but anyway, move on. My parents never found out, and the stores never caught me. I only stopped because my sibling caught me, but they didn't tell. So you go in the store and get bread and bite it. The ends of the bread that somebody else is gonna buy. I'm glad you stopped, because after that age, there's not more we can do. Nothing more. Next confession. I don't know, is this like the third or fourth confession? I don't even know. Alright. Second day of scanning chicken at the store as apples. I already know how this is going to go. The semester ends in like 2 weeks, and I wasn't as prepared financially this year as much as I wished. I'm too embarrassed to ask my parents for money again. I went to Giant yesterday and scanned the $7 prepared chicken as apples, and it came out as $2. Today I did it again, but it kept saying this time that I had to wait. Oh, that the weight wasn't matching, so I placed the chicken on the side, and after paying for my water, I placed the chicken right into the bag and walked out. I guess I've been feeling a little guilty and not gonna do it again. At least at this supermarket, there are 2 other ones near me in my city, but the security is right next to the self-checkout. Oh, the self-checkout. I think I might just not do it again because I'm afraid of karma. Karma will bite you in your butt karma will bite you in your butt. You're right about that. You don't need to do it again. But paying, it's better for you to pay for something than nothing. Don't steal though. Next time, I can understand. You're lacking resources right now. You're a college student. All right, confession number. This number right here. Okay. I pretend to be drunk at parties to fit in. I have extreme food anxiety, so drinking that is especially poisonous, alcohol, gives me such anxiety. But at parties, I always envy my friends who drink enough to get drunk. So I always pretend to be drunk as well to fit in and try to make the bar experience more fun. Be yourself. If they're your friends, they're not gonna care, honestly. Like, if they really rock with you, they're not gonna care. Just be yourself, have fun. You don't have to be drunk if you don't want to drink. It's not that deep. Okay, are y'all ready? Are you ready? Let's buckle your seatbelts and get on the ride. Okay?
Bombastic side eye.
So, I told my teacher this kid had a knife when I knew he didn't. But he got expelled anyways. That is so messed up. That is so messed up. I was in 9th grade and I was getting bullied a lot by a lot of people. One kid in my geography class wasn't the biggest jerk, but just wanted to get rid of him. But I just wanted to get rid of. After one day I slipped my teacher a note saying he had a knife and threatened to use it on me if I didn't give him my notes. My next class, I got called into the principal's office to explain the situation. They asked me to describe the knife, and out of panic, I freaked and said black with a green spotted pattern. In a coincidence, his best friend, one had one that fit that description. They found weed in the guy's that told on backpack, and this was their third offense. So they both got expelled. I have no idea what happened to them, and nobody found out. I was the one who told the staff about the knife. I didn't make my life a whole lot better. But at the time, it felt good to return some of the crap I got. Looking back now, I don't know why they searched his friend's backpack. You got a kid expelled because you was getting bullied. I can understand your age. Okay. But why get him expelled when he didn't do it? And then, not only did he get expelled, his best friend got expelled too. So you got 2 people expelled. Why? Well, we know why. But, I don't know. This is the last one. I said the last one like two times ago. I purposefully gave my younger brother headlights when I was 11 or 12 years old. I'm really ashamed of this, but here we go. When I was younger, age 11 to 12, I discovered that I had lice after dealing with an itchy head and finding the bugs in my hair. Ooh, this is making me itch. For some reason I was super ashamed and embarrassed to go to my parents about it. So I stayed quiet and instead picked out and dropped some bugs in my brother's hair so that my parents could discover it. Ew. As I expected, around a week or two, my memory fails me, he was complaining of an itchy head and my mom discovered his head lice. She then checked me too and discovered that I had it too. I acted shocked. We got treated the same day. This memory randomly popped into my head today and I nearly died from shame. I think in my young brain I felt really dirty too. I don't care what age you is. You gave him lice. The poor baby didn't have an itchy head. You did. You gave the baby lice. You gave him lice. Lights back on. You gave him lice. Y'all have confessions, put it in the comments or let me know. Of course, you can always send it to one of my social medias and I will read it with disclosed discretion. Nobody would know anything about you or whatever. and y'all enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, whatever time you're watching this. Remember, I love you and God loves you.